Hey y'all, it's Nanny with Hoot Nanny Homestead, and we're in here in the washroom. I've been promising y'all I'd show you how to do these overalls in the Wringer Washer. So let's get started. Now I've already washed 2 or 3 loads of laundry, so the overalls, these are pretty dirty because we've been working outside in them, so they're going in last. But first thing you need to do is take the galluses and stick them down in one of the legs. Now they're not going to stay in there as they're getting tossed around, but they will stay in there for the majority of the wash. And the reason why you want to do that is because this part of the gallus and this part is fairly thin, and these little metal parts, and they can get underneath the agitator. It's happened rarely, but it can happen. So just to keep those from getting bent or tearing your agitator up, just try to fold them inside the overalls. Now I'm just going to throw them in here. There's just a regular pair of pants going in there with them. Stick these galluses down in this leg, and I stick the bib in too, and fold them down in there and shake it down real good. Put the other pair in there, and then I got one more pair of jeans. See, I told you these was really dirty. These are gardening clothes. That's why they're going last. Now I've got 2 pair of overalls, and you might say 2 pair of jeans in there, and it'll handle that easily. Alright, they've washed long enough. I think it's been about 15 minutes or so. Now I'm going to take them out. Now what I have in here is 2 pair of my jeans and 2 pair of Hoot's overalls. Now my jeans aren't exactly small because I'm not a small lady. So if I can run my jeans through this, just about anybody can run their jeans through this. So this pair right here isn't actually a pair of jeans, and you may want to come in a little bit closer so that they can see exactly what I'm working with here. This pair of pants here ain't exactly denim. They're like a really heavy, God, I don't know what that is, but it's really heavy material. But the waistband on this is really thick, and the best way to run the waistband through there is not to bunch it all up like this and have it go through in one big thick piece. So if you'll start it through kind of sideways, if you've got a really wide waistband. Now I don't do all jeans that way or all pants that way, only if they have a really big wide waistband. Now this is my other pair of jeans, and they have a zipper and a button on them. So I'm gonna fold that zipper and button kind of down to the inside. And like I said, I don't want all this waistband to go through at the same time. So I'm gonna kind of let that inner one with the button and zipper kind of hang down and slouch down in the middle and put the back together. Now that button and zipper is protected by the pocket area. Then I'm going to pick the bottom of the pants up and stick them through first. That gives me a little bit of time to readjust this top if I need to. And I'm going to kind of offset this waistband as it goes through. If you send the waistband through there all bunched up, it'll be really thick when it goes through, and your top roller will just literally jump off of the end, and it just jars everything, and it's not really good for your ringers to do them that way. Now, the piece de resistance we've all been waiting for. How to put a pair of overalls through the wringer. First, you find your galluses. Lay them up on your lid. Then you find your bib. Lay it up on your lid. Then you're going to find your hip pocket. So you find your snaps, put those together, okay, because you want those buttons to the inside. You're going to leave the bib and the galluses just hanging out this other end. Then you're going to find the bottom of the leg, and it don't have to be perfectly folded, but just stick the bottoms of the legs in there and let it pull it in. Now I like to stop it a lot and readjust. Now I'm going to hold where those snaps are folded together. I'm going to hold right there because I don't want those snaps going all the way in here. So I'm going to stop it just before it gets to my thumb. I'm going to let go just a little bit more. Okay. Now I'm going to roll the galluses up inside the bib and grab the top of the bib and galluses right there and start wringing. Then I'm going to reverse it, and make sure you reverse it because you don't want it to continue going the same way. You're going to reverse it back out towards you. Then as you're doing that, roll them up so that they don't go back down into your water. Now I'm going to lay those in the rinse water. Do the next pair the exact same way. Find your hips, buttons, put them together, find your gallus and bib, lay them up on the lid, then find your legs, bottoms of your legs. See how I kind of offset those? That's the best way to do it. Let those start running in, and then stop it. Keep your buttons together, hang on to those. I'm going to let it go to my thumb now. And stop it. Gallus is inside the bib. Fold it over. Start wringing. My agitator floated up. Now, I did not figure this out on my own, how to do a pair of overalls. My grandpa wore overalls, and my grandma did his overalls this way when she washed them in her Wringer washer. So this is a little trick on how to do overalls from many, many years back. Now you do it, rinse, exact same way. You start them going through. Now I'm going to stop them and find my hip buttons. And there they are. So I'm going to go on up to the hip buttons. Then I'm going to fold my galluses inside my bib. And wring. And now I'm going to come back toward myself, rolling them up so that they don't get back down in the rinse water. And toss them in the laundry basket. Now I'd just like to give you a little bit of helpful hints on hanging these overalls out here on the line. I usually fold them, as you can see, about at the hip or crotch area here. For one reason, they're so long that you can't really hang them full length, like from the bib or from the bottom of the legs like I do regular jeans, because they'd be dragging the ground. For another reason is I like for these galluses to hang straight down. And let me show you something about the galluses. See how when this one went through the wash, this right here got a little off skew and it wrinkles this. Now this may seem so minute to so many people, but I'm sure my cameraman, the man who wears these overalls, is appreciative of me doing this. But if you straighten it out and press the fabric out flat, when they dry, they'll dry flat. If you let it dry like that, then when he goes to put them on and wear them, it's still going to be dried up, wrinkled, and it's going to be hard to get it to stay flat over his shoulder. So if you just press it out flat with your hand and make sure that the end of it is flat, then that'll save you some ironing or a lot of stress for the wearer later. When I hang these up or any other item of clothing on the line, I give everything a good shake. That helps get out a lot of the wrinkles. But that's it.